I remember last time we were working on some stuff over here to do with, oh yeah, right, because we somehow got petroleum and the oil mixed up or something like that. Death Row.
Death Row Gamer just raided with 10 viewers.
Hello. Thanks for the raid. Welcome, raiders. I'm just getting started, so you've not missed a thing. Other than the applause from Foxy. How we all doing? Yeah, welcome in. And we got Mrs. Dejected Lamp and Jake Jardashian. Death Row himself. That's great. Alright, so the stream was fun. That's great. Yeah, I was listening for a lot of it. Doing other things. Arzar Smash, hello. I saw you over on Death Row stream. Brainless, hey, how's it going? We are here to play some Oxygen Not Included. We have a good amount of oxygen now, actually, as it turns out. We got a rocket in orbit of one of the planetoids. So much love. Last time we're sorting out a situation here. Oh no, you forgot you were in lurker mode. That's alright. Yeah! No, the chaos is great. I could do with some more chaos. Oni is always a good time. You tried your best to keep Death's dupes alive. Right? We've been doing so far so good. We're, cycle 788 here, and we've not lost a single dupe. But yeah, so what we were trying to do, right, so we had a situation here where we had, somehow we got little bits of petroleum in our oil. And I think we're going to start filtering that. But, because the petroleum, I think, was damaging the oil refinery. To close or not to close the work laptop? I think, I mean, you're gonna know best, but alright. So we're waiting for dupes to empty out the little bits of petroleum. Okay, there we go. And so we can get this running. We got our oil liquid filter over here that hopefully is gonna work. You're tired but OCD. Yeah. There was definitely a point in my career where I spent way too much time, extra time on stuff that I could have, used that for rest instead and come back and probably done better work. But sometimes it's just hard to shut down, let go. It's difficult. You can keep it back alive. Interesting. Yeah, so where are we? Oh, right. So the issue was we exposed a tile, right? We exposed one of these tiles that was really hot. And so some of the crude oil got turned into petroleum. I guess on the one hand, that's good. We produced some sour gas, which is not good. But, and we don't need to be paused here. But, we're making some extra petroleum that dupes don't have to labor for. So there's that. But yeah, that was a mistake. So one of these tiles is extra hot, although it's cooled down quite a bit now. And the abyssalite is not thermally conductive, so it should be stable here. Yeah, pipe's blocked. That makes sense. Let's see, the easiest way to get around, since I don't remember where I put the hotkeys, is just to go back out to this mode. You're gonna be lurking while you get the kids settled, but I wish you the best of luck with the dupes and the oxygen. Yeah, thank you. Good luck with the kids. What else are we doing? What else are we working on? So I know we were, oh yeah, so I have pulled up on my other screen the screenshot that I think Brainless provided last stream with the whatchamacallits? These things, shine bugs, right? For producing radiation. Since we seem to be having some problems with this setup. The question is, could we fit? Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So maybe we can rearrange some things here and build that in here. And still have it shoot down there. Oh, actually, your design has something interesting that I don't think I've ever really looked at. Alright, let's build it. Closing work. Too tired. Yep. So how much room do we need? Is a question. Then maybe you have the answer to. Otherwise, consider enough room to avoid radiation from reaching your dupes. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. And kind of annoying. The other thing I'm thinking about is that you literally close the room below to avoid them walking by. Alright, that makes sense. Could we... Maybe we should just move this. The whole thing. We got a bunch of room up here now. We just move it up here. And redo a new lab. When you build the material study terminal, can you change the orientation? Maybe not. What do I have on the edge of the map? Which one? Let's see. Well, let me alt test. There we go. You mean the actual edge, or do you mean the edge of the base? I mean, there's definitely lots of room. I did actually originally have the material studies terminal out here. But I wanted to move it in because then it would be like next to all the other research stuff, right? Could we... What about the other side? It's kind of occupied with stuff, isn't it? Well, I should probably look at alerts, huh? What's going on? Maybe on the top left? Yeah. We could put a floor in the middle here. So there would be space above and below to keep it away from the other mess hall and the bedrooms. We could do that. That's an option. What is the, oh yeah, radiation. I don't care about that. What was this about? No, that's fine. That's fine. That's all fine. I'm not sure about the thermoregulator. How are we doing on, There's a lot of liquid there. Why is there so much liquid there? You don't want to have the radiation lab right underneath the mess hall? I mean, we could put a couple of tiles of space. They'd be fine, right? They're already all getting irradiated anyway. So there's not a way to have it turned around, is there? I think I'm thinking of a different game. Okay. We could... So, the thing that you're using there to redirect the rad bolt, is that a, yeah, a rad bolt reflector? Does this have, receives and redirects rad bolts, but it can't hold them? Yeah. Still possible to reach it with the rad bolt redirection thing? Yep. So the red bolt generator, does it have automation port? What we could have is something where we just turn off the red bolt generators if dupes are in the lab. If we care about, you know, not irradiating dupes. Maybe we don't care. This is making progress though, so we can have this running, and we get some research going while we're pondering that. Speaking of research, what we were doing. You've never automated the rad bolts as they decay quickly. Yeah, it's fair. So we're at 106 of 250 for monuments on the for the data banks that we're producing in orbit, and then we have 44 of 370. I felt like in the past, the way we had things set up, we were doing pretty good at producing the applied sciences research. But now that things have been rearranged, and we just have one red bolt generator, it's maybe not as great. I'm wondering though, maybe I could put this back the way that it was. If I could put the floor back here, remove this tile, and I could put the redirector right here, having it go down. That was the issue, right? Is that I wanted to have kind of a diagonal thing to fit the, just to use the room that was here. But it seems like maybe that's not necessary. That if we were to remove this tile, great, and then let's build tiles there, and planter boxes. We're still going to build the other one, just to see how it's going to go. But in the meantime, why not do both? So do that, and then radiation, and reflector. Yeah, it is up. Good. So that will go that way. Does this need power? Seems like no. Great. Alright, and then red bolts are going to go that way. And red bolts are going to go that way. I like how there's liquid nuclear waste just sitting here. That's interesting. Seems fine. Let's have this also go this way. Great. Now if someone comes and fertilizes this, we'll be basically how we were before. In the meantime, let's see here. So, let's say, the nice thing is there's not really any, there's nowhere for the dupe. Yeah, this is fine. This is all fine. There's not really anything where the dupes are often standing here, so maybe what we can do is let's build a new lab. Maybe I'll do this. Maybe I'll do it this way. Oh yeah, we don't need these tiles here anymore. Let's get rid of those. And then maybe I'll put the material studies terminal here in the corner. And a lamp, just because. Might need a couple of those with the way this is going to be laid out. Yeah, because that's not going to cover. Yeah, so we'll put another lamp there. And then we'll get some stuff out here so that we can make power. that. There we go. So the lab is going to get a little bit of an upgrade. Our there is a name for this room, right? Like an actual, like, yeah, it is a laboratory. Checks out. The thing that we need to do, though, is we need to have a gap right here, right? For the rad bolt to go through. And then the rest. The rest of the things. Yeah, so then we'll just grab a rad bolt reflector. And I guess I can go somewhere, really anywhere here. You won't be able to, oh right. We're not gonna get the bonus then. I don't think it's a really significant bonus though, is it? What is it? It's like, you get an efficiency bonus. Doesn't tell you what it is there. A laboratory and enables geotuner emission control station use. Science buildings built in a laboratory function more efficiently. What's the maximum size? Oh, that's the music. What was that sound? 120 tiles. So you sure that it can't be a room? So we don't need a lot of space, right? Like, we could put the shine bugs right here. Except maybe we don't want to if if dupes are gonna stand right here. We could build it up here. Maybe in the top corner. But it still could be in the corner, right? But think about that. So how tall does this need to be? It needs to be like 4 tall for everything to fit the way that you have it in the picture. And then, is this going to be wide enough? So we need at least 4 wide. Yeah, that could actually work. Like right here. Where does the, so the top, yeah? Could have sworn I did all 4. Oh, no, it's there. Alright. And then, so we have a gap that we're going to put a little dollop of liquid in. And then a door on the top. Like, I missed something. What's the stuck out tongue for, Foxy? I see. You should have saved that for a second or two. You gave me a hint. Thank you for the creeper explosion, Foxy Blue, and the 150 bits. This is the wrong game, though. Wrong game. Okay, so we're gonna build this one over, actually. Yes, fond memories. Fond for some. Less so for others. Hold on, we're gonna move on to the next soundtrack, the next music track. It's funny because I selected, you know, no instrumental only, but it's a little hit or miss. All right, so we should probably check in on our rocket. Is Steve still alive? How's Steve doing? He's really happy to be in space. So there's that. We still have plastic up here. Quite a lot. We still have food. How's our water situation? Lots of water still. We still have power for things, apparently. So that's good. Yeah, that's fine. It's all fine. How many data banks do we have here? We have 84. 84. Okay. And we need like 150 something. So at some point we'll bring Steve back with those data banks for our research. Yeah, eventually. That's fine. He's doing great up there. So we learned a trick the other day in terms of putting liquids down on a spot. Let's also sweep this. Would be faster removing the suit, but then I'd have to worry about him breathing. It's much easier if we just use the fact that he has infinite air as long as he, you know, gasps for breath every couple of minutes. Lots and lots, actually. Let's see, gas overlay. There's just one little bit of hydrogen, but it's like 7.5 kilograms per tile, right? But if you were to breathe in here, then there'd be like carbon dioxide in here. On the other hand, how much oxygen do dupes use? You would think I would know this, right? With 100 kilograms per tile? Yeah. That's a lot of pressure. But this way, he doesn't use any of it. We don't have to worry about that. It's not the most efficient from like a time perspective, but at least for right now, it's not the slowest thing in terms of our research. Speaking of which, we need to do a couple things, right? So do we have a bottle of liquid somewhere? Any kind of liquid. What's this? Crude oil? 300 grams. So if we move this, oil is not a problem, is it? Just put a little dollop of oil there. Keep them in. And then we just need to have flour. Oh, all right. So this is wrong. This needs to be here, not there, for this to work. Nah. What if I were to do this? Also, can rad bolts go through ladders? I think they can, right? Yep, okay. I mean, how much space do the shine bugs need? Also, how do we get them in there? These are all questions. You want to let that room fully open. So, or they'll get cramps. Okay. So I'm guessing 120 tiles is not enough. space. I feel like that's what you're trying to tell me. I was thinking, wouldn't it be cool if we had just enough space for the shine bugs, but also not too much space so that we still get the efficiency bonus? But it's fine. So yeah, how do we get the shine bugs in there? I guess can we move them? I guess we can, huh? Is that a thing? Do we need to do anything else? Also, yeah. Don't need these things then, right? The best way is with conveyor rails moving the eggs. Okay. I don't know if we have eggs anymore. I think they've probably all hatched by now. We just have a huge pile of stuff. I wish there was a better way to, like, go through. Oh, okay. Not that much stuff. Cool. Yeah, just to wrench the flying ones flying around. Yeah, maybe. Let's see what we got for printables. It'd be funny if it was like shine nymph eggs. One ranch should be good. Okay, we'll figure that out in a minute. Do we? I don't think I want any more dupes. I think we're good with the dupes we have. We got lots of idle ones. It should be fine until it's not. There. Okay. Seems fine. Is someone going to empty that liquid though? Anyone? It's unreachable. Whoops. Okay. Yeah, they can't. Whoops. Now they can. Alright. Alright, let's set this to also shoot downwards. And sweep that while we're at it. Well, hey, thanks everyone for sticking around, hanging out. I see we still have some viewers. Besides Brainless and Foxy Blue. What else do we have going on? The dupes will eventually get around to making that tile. What else do we have going on? Saltwater geyser we could do something with at some point. We got our self-powered oxygen module. We got our steam room and our metal refinery. Still making a little bit of plastic. Oh yeah, how did this whole thing turn out? Okay, okay. So I think we're ready to reconnect this then? Oh. No, we're not. We're not ready to reconnect that. I guess what we need to do is we need to run another pipe. A little bit of pipe out here. Yeah, no. To here. There we go. So we're gonna filter all the liquid that's in the this reservoir here. So we're gonna separate the oil from the petroleum. And there's a pipe there, right? So we should be able to say, okay, all the petroleum that we filter out can go into this pipe. So that should all be good, right? So filters petroleum. So then we should be able to connect this bit up. Something's not quite right about that. Filtered output petroleum. Liquid output all. I see. So these two outputs were connected together. All right, this should be fine now. So now we can disconnect this now that the filter is working. What we need to do is, this is connected. Yeah, you're right. You are right. I think what I did was I just built the filter on top of the pipe that was already there. Thanks for calling that out. Is this all reachable? Yes. So we'll get this pipe built up and we'll be able to filter all the stuff that's already in this. That way we'll keep the liquid separated, right? So we'll have oil in one, petroleum in the other. Things will be grand once all this gets built. All right, so that's set up. Let's go back over to wherever we are. There we go. All right. So let's try this again. Please move these guys into 2% chance of being a sun nymph. Interesting. Actually, ranch those. Okay, how are we doing that? We just need to make another room, right? Oh, for the eggs. Okay. How big of a room do we need? Not that big, right? Just like a hatch ranch, but use the liquid trip. Oh, so like this. Okay. Okay, so now like this. Trick. Got it. Right on the empty space, usually left. Okay, yeah, got it. Got it. Okay, so we're gonna just gonna do something the same size here, but probably up here. Are we still dealing with gases in here? Can I take the pump out? There's one little dot of hydrogen. I think we're good to get rid of the pump here. Let's not disconnect that wire. That might be useful for something. Okay, good. So that should give us enough room. We can start putting down tile. How tall should this be? It's like 4 tiles tall. Grabbed the wrong thing. Still grabbed the wrong thing. Finally put my memcache to Redis migration PR today. One less thing to do. Nice. And you'll be back. All right. It's been a while since I've done anything with memcached. All right. Free up some space here, and then it's kind of aligned. Here is where we want to put a door, like so. Oh, one more. There we go. So handy, just like instead of hunting through the menus, to just find an existing door or whatever that you have and hit B. I don't think we need all these ladders here. Good. Kind of like this track. All right, so we were also working on. It's nice to have kind of 2 projects. More than 2 is kind of hard to keep track of, but 2 is good because then like dupes will work on one and we can go look at the other one. Okay, so this is going to allow us to loop the liquid around and filter out any petroleum that's in here. Is there any petroleum in here now? No, only crude oil. Awesome. So in that case, let's go ahead and disconnect this. We'll only get crude oil in here now, and it only has crude oil in it, and only crude oil in this pipe. So we can connect this pipe back to our oil refinery. Welcome back. Just in time to see hopefully all of this working. There we go, there we go. And then we'll connect that pipe back, and we can disconnect the tail. There we go. And then petroleum goes up. Unless it backs up. Hey Jake, you're gonna lurk. Alright, thanks for the lurk. How are we done on time? Okay, we got a few minutes. A problem is going to be that there may be petroleum that we might want in here that, you know, this is going to fill up on crude oil and this is going to back up. But that's fine. If we really need petroleum, we should be having a Duke down here processing it. There we go. For more petroleum. And we are backed up. Yeah, we're just using a little bit to make a little bit of plastic. Good, 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 good. Alright, so this is all sorted now. That was the big thing left from last stream. So... are we making any progress? I think we've made a little bit of progress on the applied sciences research. That's the wrong key. How is the keyboard doing? That's a good question. It's better. It's better. I mean, playing a game like this, I'm not using the keyboard a lot, and so there's certain keys that I have to like. Oh, I need to press O, and O is over there. I could rebind it, right? But it's fine. For coding and just general typing, getting better. I've seen a little bit of an improvement in my words per minute, but it's nothing, you know, amazing yet. It's going to take quite a while, I think, to get to the point where it's going to pay off. But I think it will. All right, so how do we make this hatch ranch thing? We want to set up a grooming station and a critter feeder. Are we feeding the shine bugs? I assume so. I have to figure out what to feed them with. Critter drop off, and then a door, and a tile, and you say I am still unsure which one I want. The Moonlander is at the top of the list, but still want to keep thinking on it. Yeah, I after you mentioned it, however long ago that was, I looked at it a bit and looked at it a bit longer and was like, yeah, I think I want to do this. I want to do something very different. And I don't have any regrets. It's just going to take a long time to really pay off, but I believe it will. I also believe that I need a ladder here for the dupes to be able to get up to... Oh yeah, how are they going to... They're not going to have room, are they? We need to have a dupe come up here and build this tile. We'll remove these tiles. Right, we need to have this tile removed in order to be able to empty liquid here. Yeah, I think so. Alright, and I guess we probably want to do the same thing with the auto sweeper. I am cheap. Oh, I am a cheap censored. Okay, got it. I don't buy myself anything, so whenever I really want something, it takes me forever to take the step. Yeah, I have been there. My circumstances have changed over the years, and I've begun to get used to the idea of paying for things. Which also has its problems. Conveyor rail, there we go. building this conveyor rail out of? I guess gold amalgam because... Or what is this? Iron ore? I do have a lot of iron ore, but that could actually be useful. It's all useful, but... I guess gold amalgam is fine. So we're gonna send these... you got a 10% raise. Congrats, starting this month. That's great. I also got a raise. I don't feel comfortable talking about details about that, but yeah, good stuff. How do we need to have a shoot, right? Shipping. Saving got a 75% raise. Interesting. 100 bits. See,
Foxy Blue just cheered 100 bits. Congrats.
I mean, thank you. is the first thing I have to say, but that's an interesting response to me saying I got a raise. You're gonna give me bits, okay? But it's appreciated. Thank you. It is exciting. I also get a ton of extra work. But that's how that goes, right? Alright, do we... let's see, let's remove all of these tiles. And remove that tile. MVM, you used that before. I assume that was like most valuable moderator in the context to use it before. Maybe I misunderstood. Let's see, let's not remove this tile yet then, if we're gonna remove this one. Let's also get things swept up in here. Yeah. And we do need power to things. Seems fine. Maybe better if the power was running in the floor, but clean that up. Yes? Alright. I understood then. That's good. Alright. I want to keep an eye on the time. I don't want to make the mistake that I did last stream where the ad started rolling and I realized, oh, we gotta put a cut in. Which is effectively what I'm doing every time I take that break in the stream, so that I can put these up in like 1 hour segments on YouTube. For the few people that watch it there. There's one or two. What do I need here? I need to configure stuff. Definitely. Oh yeah, I need some kind of liquid. Some kind of liquid. There was some liquid sitting around here. Yeah, there we go. Cool. Cancel sweep. How much liquid is this? 300 grams? Awesome. I think I remember, right? There was a slickster that we got and we didn't do anything with, and then it put oil everywhere. And we mopped it up, and then that's just been sitting there. It's been waiting for this moment. Alright. So the reason I want to remove these is because I'm going to go in and I'm going to put insulated tile at this level. Alright, so that's there. Let's go ahead and empty that. Yep, now you have soggy feet. Congrats. Let me get out of there. There is liquid there, right? Just a teeny tiny bit. Teeny tiny bit of liquid. Okay, yeah, we'll just do that. I wonder how Smerilus is doing. This is fine, right? It being on top of the airflow tile. I don't think that'll cause any problems for us. Alright, so critter feeder. We just want to go like shine bug, right? What do we want to feed the shine bug? Feed a bristleberry? Gristleberry? I have no idea, honestly. I've never, I've had very limited experience in farming anything in this game. In fact, if you've been watching me play this game on stream, this is most of my experience. Isn't that great? So we're after eggs, right? Critter eggs? I guess we just say all eggs. Should be fine. Alright, we don't need these ladders here anymore. So we don't need this tile here. Yeah, I'll leave it. Just in case it spills. It's good to have a lip. Although I don't know what would spill here, but I'll get rid of this. Nah, I'll leave the ladder. It might come in handy later. Never know. And we can wrangle the shine bugs. There's a hotkey for that. In. It's kind of an awkward place. Let's take that out in case we ever want to. I think dupes can still go through there, but get rid of these fallen tiles. Alright. Well, what else? So we got this set up. Oh, there was one bit we have not done yet that was in the design, which is to have the Red Bull generators. So we put these here. And, yeah. I guess we can dig all this out now, huh? And this. That'll improve access. And this. There we go. Remember, you want to maintain the population alive, thus either need to automate a bit or let the dupes run into the radiation for a moment and pick up an egg and put it into the incubator. Oh yeah. 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 How do we do that? Could we put an incubator here? Is there a way to tell if there is an egg in the incubator? Or, no, because we want to know, is there a way to know the number of shine bugs in here? What do we got for principles? Nutrient bar, sure. Take them. So, automation. What can we do? You could keep, let's say, 6 critters and only turn on the auto sweeper if the number is above 8. Yeah. Thus, 2 eggs will be in the room and dupes can pick them up. That's fair. Could do that. I mean, if there's a way to know the number of things, then wouldn't we be able to control delivery of eggs to an incubator? Critter sensor. Ah, there we go. There it is. Sends a green signal or a red signal based on the number of eggs and critters in a room. Okay. What if we built a little room here for an incubator? So it's a separate room. What if? What if? No. Could we turn off the auto sweeper if the number of... Well, let's just put down the sensor. Right, this whole thing is a room, so we should just be able to put this anywhere, right? I guess we're making it out of lead. Something else I've never made. A critter sensor. Oh yeah, we have no power. We might want power. Do we want to run another power transformer? Just for this? Probably. Let's keep it all in line with the other ones we're doing. Seems fine. Well, not really. There we go. Okay. So we're gonna take a break here in just a minute. Oh no, I missed my time. Don't want that tile there. But we're gonna take a break here in just a minute, so I can go refill my water and stretch my legs. And Twitch can run ads so that people don't get a pre-roll ad. Yeah, those are the reasons. But we can probably get this stuff all queued up before we do that. There we go, there we go. Yeah, that's all reachable. That's all good. And we still have a path through this way, which is important. And someday we'll build this critter sensor. Does it need power? Looks like no. Auto outputs critter count. So there must be some configuration in there.